Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk a little bit about Introduction to Linear Programming, which is a really fancy word for solving systems using inequalities. So make sure that you get that as a title on your first notebook page. This is going to be really helpful for tomorrow's class. So make sure you get everything down and that you're graphing the right way. Okay. So first things first, we are going to graph linear inequalities in two variables. And that's going to help us with our work with linear programming tomorrow. Okay, so you're graphing linear inequalities in two variables. So let's take a look at these two inequalities that I placed up on the board. One says y is greater than 2x minus 3, and one is y is less than or equal to negative 1x. So let's start by actually graphing those two inequalities. So I'm going to move this up a tiny bit. So the first one, y is greater than 2x minus 3, has a y-intercept of negative 3, and a slope of 2, so up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and so on and so forth. It is a dashed line because y is not equal to that. So I'm going to dash my line. This should look familiar from your assignment in your summer packet. And then we're going to shade everything above that line because y is all the values greater than that line. Okay? So there's actually infinite solutions to an inequality. Let's take a look at y is less than or equal to negative 1x. That's really plus 0, so y-intercept of 0, and a slope of negative 1, so down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. This line is solid because it can be equal to the line. All the solutions on the line are, in fact, solutions to the inequality. And it's all values less than or equal to that line. So I'm going to extend this line a tiny bit more, and I'm going to shade below. Notice there's overlap in this general area. That's important when you're talking about systems of inequalities because that's what's called the feasible region. We're going to get to that a little bit more tomorrow, but the overlapping area is the set of solutions, or again, the feasible region. So make sure you have all of that down. I'm going to give you one to try for yourself tonight, and that is the following system of inequalities. I'm not sure if you can see the top here. Let me just make sure if I can extend it. That top part says y. This says y is greater than or equal to 2x minus 1. In case you can't see, it's cut off. So I'd like for you to graph these four inequalities on a coordinate plane, but only specifically quadrant 1. So please look only at quadrant 1, which is what we have right here. Okay? Remember, these two inequalities are going to be either vertical or horizontal lines. So make sure you are refreshing yourself on that for tomorrow. Okay? Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you have that done.